2, 3. Testing. All right. So I'm back. We're talking about the UFO phenomenon and the church, Christianity. The idea of life outside of Earth, especially intelligent life, has been manipulated and made completely absurd by the media, by the news media, by Hollywood. It's all been made extremely absurd. Unfortunately, the church has remained silent through all of this because of the very sandy, weak paper foundation upon which mainstream Christianity is built. And they know that any aliens or any extraterrestrials or beings of intelligence outside of the human race are going to challenge the house of cards that Christianity has been built on. And so in the comments below, let me know why you think the church is being silent. That's my opinion. It's not my opinion. It's what I've observed. But it's my opinion of what I've observed. The church is built on a very shaky foundation. Like Jesus said, you got to build your faith, your foundation upon a rock, something solid, something that can be trusted in. And if you don't do that, then you're standing on shaky ground. And the church, Christianity as a whole, unfortunately, is built on sand. At least the worldly perspective of life is built on the stones of human intelligence. And I mean that pejoratively. So you've got that. But the church is, Christianity is a beautiful spiritual tradition, a very powerful tradition. And unfortunately, it's not valued the way it's supposed to be. So today's video is for those of you who are UFO enthusiasts, but you're also a Christian, and you actually have real questions floating around in your head. You're not like just taking what the pastor says out of the pulpit, or what you read. You watch the Alien Files or Joe Rogan or something like that. So anyway, some of the things I've talked about, I've done the research years and years ago, and I just put the links below so you can find them. So a lot of the stuff is just like blatantly out there, and I don't know why people aren't picking up on it. Just I don't get it. So rarely do Christians in the church take time to explore the possibility of intelligent life beyond or even on the earth. If you think that human life is the most intelligent life on earth, it speaks a lot to your level of intelligence. Human life is, humans as we understand them, well, I shouldn't say we because I understand more the human story than most people, but human life, people, I'm going to just say people, because people I don't consider humans all the time, but people are not actually intelligent. They're more like automatons. The vast majority of humans are just like automatons. Under the age of 5, humans still have some modicum of intelligence. But once you get past age 5, people just turn into dumb automatons. And that's why I refer to humans mostly as gummy worms, because that's really what they are. They're full of fluff and useless stuff. So anyway, rarely does the church even life on earth or beyond the earth. So today I'll be sharing the first logical, intelligent, spiritually mature Christian perspective concerning aliens, UFOs, UAPs, EBEs, and the like. UAP is unidentified aerial phenomenon, and EBE is extraterrestrial biological entity. I'll also be talking about what an alien invasion / disclosure actually looks like. It's not like what you think you're going to see based on the Hollywood, dumbing down movies. So let me know in the comment section below if your pastor has actually talked about this and is explaining what the ET phenomenon is, or if UFO disclosures even come into the picture in your church, or even for you as a whole, because I think it's an important topic because it's going to happen anyway. Whether it's fake, made up by the government, or if it's real. Okay. So for the last 80 years, just going to give you an introduction to all this stuff. For the last 80 years, there has been a concerted effort to put out images of little green men in saucer-shaped ships, or aliens that are like reptilians or something like that. And the truth is that the saucer-shaped flying vehicles, okay.